Let me give you 3 hacks that you can use for time management. One of the things I hear from all my clients is, I'm not that good with time. I'm not good with scheduling. I don't know what to do. They've tried paper planners. They've tried different, setups. And really what it comes down to is that think about what works best for you. So one of the things that I find works well for me is that I have it all electronically. And then with my family, with my wife and kids, we have all the schedules and I have it set up so I can only see certain ones at different times. And that's great because I know what's happening. It's easy. It's all in one place. I'm not trying to write it down here, bring it over there. And that makes a big difference. So use an electronic calendar that you can connect your family, your partner, that makes a big difference. And so I have my work schedule and then I have my home schedule. I have them in different colors. And that way I know if I see something in, purple, it's one thing. If I see something in blue, it's another. If it's in red, it's another. So color coding within the calendar can be very helpful. The second piece that you want to do is that you want to make sure you time block. That's a huge piece. So when you're thinking of what you have to get done, right? Put that together. How much time is it going to be? And it's, the first few times you're going to do it, you're going to be like, oh, I think a half hour. But just write it down. I'm going to do a half hour. I'm writing an article or I'm working on a finance spreadsheet, whatever it is. Put it in there, give it detail. Give yourself a little room on the other side so that you're not going from one to the other. Take a break, cut up and walk in between. That'll help you keep your focus. So as you do that, you can then block out and then adjust along the way. And the other part, if you're in a family, you have a partner or a spouse, whatever it may be, you want to make sure that you're actually setting up planning for the week on like a Sunday night. So what you're doing is you're getting together and having all the calendars, who's got what, making sure that you have all that together, what times, who needs to be where. So during the week, who is required to be where. That's an important part. When people are getting home, what they have to do. The other part is build in family time. I think that's the most important. People, a lot of times we forget. What we'll do is we'll book in everything else and then we'll just kind of leave family time to happen. No, book it in. Spending time with my kids, spending time with my wife, going for a walk, going out to dinner, whatever it is, book it into your schedule. Now, does it mean you have to run off your schedule the whole time? No. But the more that you think about it and process it, the better off you're going to be. Because we can use our time more effectively if we really think about what we have to do and if we stay focused. That's an important part of the motivation of staying focused. A lot of times we, may go off the rails and mess things up, and that's okay. But using that, the nice part I love about the electronic calendar is I get reminders. Hey, in 10 minutes you have this. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm good. I'm all right. There was one time, I'll be very honest, I totally got lost, wasn't following my own advice, and just all of a sudden I get a pop-up. In 10 minutes, you're teaching a class. I'm like, oh God, I wasn't prepared. But in the end, I've taught it so many times, I was able to pull it out and work it through, but it gave me that warning. So it wasn't at 10 and all of a sudden I wasn't there and people are like, what happened? I was there and I was able to teach it. So that's the important part. Those reminders can be very helpful. You can do it as a reminder that pops up on your phone. You can do it as an email reminder. You can set it an hour. You can set it 10 minutes. You can do 1 or 2 reminders. So as you get used to it, you may want to have 2 reminders, but take advantage of it. Time management is something that we all have the ability to control our time and to make sure it doesn't control us. And I think that's the most important part. Setting up that electronic calendar, time blocking, and having that Sunday night planning time to figure out your week and make sure that you're on the same page with others in your family makes a huge difference. So listen, if you like this video, give some likes, definitely subscribe, and I look forward to you in the next video. Take care.